Knock! Knock! Who is there? It's me, Ina. Hope you are not naked because I am with someone, she said. Oh, I am. Oh, please hold on. Give me 2 minutes. Let me put on something, she said from inside. Why didn't you lock the door from behind? What if I just open without knowing you are not dressed up? Ina exclaimed. Ina walked in with him. His name is Ephraim, slim, tall, and dark. His beard is well kept, and his medicated glasses are well aligned with the shape of his face. They went in. Ginika was clad in a short gown that is a bit above her knees, showing her spotless legs. Although the gown was for Ina, her roommate, and it's a long one, but it's a bit shorter for her because of her height. Her fair complexion could illuminate the darkness out of the dark room, a dimple to complement her left cheek, and a bit of gapped teeth in between her incisor and canine. She curled herself in a corner of the room as Ina and Ephraim walked in. The room was arranged in a student setting, a 4-inch bed on the floor, a trolley beside the bed full of body care creams and other body treatment creams. On the wall was nailed a native hanger with clothes hanging, and right under it was a table filled with books and a wooden chair. The other side of the bed was a gas, pots, plates, and other cooking gadgets. The floor was laced with rubber carpet, and the only window in the room was covered with a flowered cotton that has the same pattern with their bedspread. "You can have your seat, please," said Ina as she pointed at the wooden chair. Ephraim sat and adjusted his glasses. This is my roommate Ginika. We met at the NYSC camp and became friend. Luckily for us, we were posted to the same town but different PPA. Ina introduced Ginika to him. Ginika curled herself at the corner of the bed. She had a small novel in her hand. She peeped above the novel. She initially held up with both hands and waved at him with a little smile. Ephraim smiled back without a word. She resumed her book. "So this is where I will be spending the next 1 year? You can see it's not like your luxurious house back in the city," said Ina. "This is not permanent, and I wish you would join me in the said luxurious building when you pass out," Ephraim said with a bit of assurance. Ina scoffed. "You better wake up from that dream. I already told you that we can only be friends. I am not ready for any relationship for now. I need to be sure of my life," she replied. Ginika stood up with her book and walked briskly towards the door. She was about to open the door when Ina spoke up. "Babes, where are you going?" she quizzed. "I just want to have some fresh air outside and also give you guys some privacy," she replied. No, please come back. Ephraim is not someone that you can excuse us for. And aside from that, you want that Effiong guy to start disturbing you again. You know how stubborn he can be," she said jokingly. Ginika heaved a deep breath and went back to her corner. Ephraim's gaze was not off Ginika, even as she spoke with Ina. "Your friend is more calm. How come you both became intimate friends?" Ephraim asked. "Well, you can say that again. That is her nature and this is mine, so you don't have to start the comparison story here," Ina replied promptly. Ginika raised her head and gave a smile. Her gaze caught Ephraim's and resumed back to her book. Ephraim stared at his wristwatch. "I should be going now before it gets too late. I heard it's hard to get buses to town here when it's getting late because of the bad shape of the road, so let me take advantage of the light," he said. "Okay then. Thanks for visiting. Let's see you off the road," said Ina. Ephraim was about standing up. He grunted in pain and held his chest. He slowly sat back with his head down. He held the edge of the table firmly and placed the other on his chest. "Are you okay?" Ina quizzed as she moved closer to him and touched his back. This caught Ginika attention. She looked up at him. "What's wrong? Is he okay?" she quizzed. Ephraim didn't say anything. He held his chest and breathed hard. Confusion was carved on the ladies' faces. Ginika jumped up from the bed, got a glass of water, and handed it to Ina to give him. He collected the water and rushed it. They got worried and checked on him. He only answered all questions thrown at him with a gesture. He sweat profusely and coughed. To be continued.